Hey, this is MassX with a new Echocalypse, the Scarlet Covenant video. And I kind of want to talk about the state of the game right now. I've got some real big questions and concerns. And as you know, 4 weeks ago, we got Curry as a dual banner, and that kind of sparked what is going on right now and the questions that at least that I have, because things have just rapidly changed. And of course, as part of that dual banner was Dorothy. Both solid characters, of course. Dorothy, of course, if you need that heavy duty support, she's amazing. And of course, with Curry, you know, if you do burn teams, she was a phenomenal character to get for your burn teams. But the question still lies. Okay, we got the dual banner. I understand, New Year, special occasion. Fine, if that happens once or twice a year, get it. But then we got 2 weeks later, like normal, our next limited case, and that was Tacy. And of course, another solid tank, amazing character. None of these, though, necessarily, if you're planning on your particular teams, were you had to get. But the question lies, then they released at the same time Abyssal Serpent, who's amazing, and I think had only been previously available during a prior event for people that ranked in the top 10 or less. So that's a concern, because now that's something else. We hadn't seen a new one in a while, a new Kemono boost. And then, of course, though, then you've got the arms. If you decide to get the character, then you've got the arms to worry about. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this one right now? And then, of course, a week later, unexpectedly, we get Yora, who's a phenomenal character, and a lot of people wanted to pull for her. So the question begs itself is, again, why? And at the same time as Yora, we get Rumbling Coronation, and a brand new artifact. Then we get Snake Jet, if you decide you want the arms. And then we got, of course, like we always get, Wardrobe. Well, we normally get one, but with Yora, we didn't just get one. We got multiples of wardrobes for Yora. So if you collected these, there was 3 of them. 3. So now I just is blowing my mind of what the devs are thinking at this time. They are just onslaughting us with banners, and not just characters, all different parts of the game all at once, which is making things much more difficult for everyone, be it free to play light spender, be it your medium spenders. This video was kindly sponsored by Huawei AppGallery, and if you're not familiar with this, you really should be, especially if you're an Echocalypse player. Why? Because they have a promotion going on through the rest of March where you will get a discount. But before we even talk about all the benefits, the first question probably is from all you guys, how do I install AppGallery? Well, it is simple, okay? Really simple. You can install it on your Android phone or any emulator, BlueStacks, LD player. Yeah, that's simple. So what do? Well, all the links I talk about are going to be in my description, but you're going to have to install AppGallery, and I'll have the link in my description. Then you're going to have to install the HMS core. No biggie. I've got it for you to click on the link below. Then you're going to have to create a Huawei ID, okay? Pretty simple stuff. How many times have you registered for things, right? Then you're going to select the AppGallery region. And this is key, okay? This is really for you guys in EU as well as Turkey. So Germany, France, United Kingdom, Spain, etc., etc., etc. Once you get all that done, you're going to be able to start getting these benefits. So once you do all that, then your next step is going to be to delete your current game or games. So if you see other games that you play in this app store, you can take advantage of this too, and we'll talk about that. But right now we're going to focus on Echocalypse. So what you'll do is you'll make sure you got your game backed up. That's really simple. If you don't already have it, shame on you backed up. You know you need to do that. okay? So then it can be to your Facebook, easy. Your Guitarcade account, pretty simple. Make sure you do that first. Delete it, install it from the AppGallery from Hawaii, and boom, you're on your way. Now, how does this work? Well, you're gonna get points, just like other stores. Pretty simple, they all do it. But right now, the current Echocalypse campaign, you're getting 15% cash back in Hawaii points on all your purchases in game. So once you go into the game, once you've done all this stuff and start playing with this, you can go in, purchase any items you want, and you will get this cashback bonus. Simple. And the promotion will appear in the payment page. Awesome. There you go. Simple, easy peasy. And they take PayPal on top of it. Gotta love it. Gotta really appreciate the ease for this. Now, real quickly, there's even more benefits with using AppGallery, okay? They have a VIP program, which you can get more information about, as well as they have an official Discord server. So if you have any specific questions, you can go there and you can start earning on all your purchases, mattering on what you spend. And you can see the breakdown of the VIP program either through the app, their website, go to the Discord, and they even have coupons for players that have been playing a while already on there if you weren't aware of this promotion, as well as there's other games that get featured. So if you're lucky enough and a few of your games are covered, you're going to keep getting cash, or I should say points back that you'll be able to use. Pretty simple. So go to the description, click the links, sign up, take advantage of this deal before it's over at the end of the month. And then you got to look then to what they're bringing in. And it's not slouching, okay? 1.8 million in January, 1.1 million in February. For a game that has been out, for the global version, the cost is not as nearly high as a game that needs constant development of new influxes of programming, because this game has been around. All they're having to do is some tweaks and some alterations, nothing major. So I can understand if they were losing money and it was going down rapidly, but they've been doing pretty well since the onset. And honestly, anything over $1 million for this game after having 2 incarnations prior to it in other jurisdictions is just lining your wallets. So again, I gotta think, what are they thinking? Well, personally, I think there's some answers to this, and there's ways around it that I do want to talk about that I think would help everybody. But again, to even push this point further, they were these missions, okay? These event-based missions that are 7 days long, they've done 3 of them in a row. And if you want to compete in them, it's based on spending. Again, do you see a theme here? What is going on with their monetization, and why are they being so aggressive currently? And so it's just making me think, where are some answers here for the community? Well, to me, the most important one, and which could remedy a lot of this, is if they just would do, like a lot of games do, quarterly roadmaps. If you knew what was coming out every quarter and you were able to go ahead and plan appropriately to what your team needs are, or characters that you know you want to get just because you want to collect them, or other items in the game that you know you are weak in that you need to improve, if you had that quarterly roadmap to follow, then you would be able to plan things out. But with having no roadmap, then you are guessing based off of either what has been released on prior servers previously in the order there, which we know hasn't remained necessarily consistent, as well as there has been some alterations to characters, so you're not sure if they're going to be exactly the same as a prior version. But if you had that roadmap there to you that you could go ahead and follow, at least it would give you a way to plan if they are going to be this aggressive in their monetization currently. I like this game, okay? I'm not trying to dog on it. I'm thinking of answers for the future and marrying on how these developers are going to move forward on it. And to me, honestly, communication is what is most important. And I'll be honest with you, I've got a semi-decent line with them, and I can tell you the response time isn't always that great. They really need to inform their community. They need a roadmap if they're going to continue in this direction. I mean, they have so much content in this game that I've done videos on this before where I have to pick and choose what I want to play daily based on what my needs are for my account and what types of gameplay I prefer. That's a good problem to have. I know a lot of people are complaining about, but it's a good problem to have, actually. It's better to have too much than not enough. Now the question lies, though, how can you help us in the future if you're going to stick to this monetization plan? And by giving us a thorough roadmap each quarter of what is coming banner-wise and how it's going to structure out, however you're going to drop other items in the game or new events, would allow us all to plan properly for the future and have full enjoyment in the game, and you would be able to continue on. So if somebody wants to go ahead and be aggressive on the banners, they can, but other people gives them an informed choice on how to build their teams, how to build their accounts, knowing what's important to them and what's not. And to me, that's the only answer that makes sense to me. If they're going to continue this route of being more aggressive with their monetization in their banners in particular, as well as even some of those side events, it is just, to me, crazy that this just all came down first quarter of 2024 when there is no indications that this game is doing bad. And if anything, I can tell you, in late 2023, we did see a push of people leave the game, especially whales. But I can tell you, our guild, we've rejuvenated and are actually doing better than we were in 2023. So some more people have come into the game and others are more serious about playing it. That's a good thing. Don't kill your goodwill. Again, don't kill your goodwill that you've built up. So let me know your thoughts, because that's where I'm at right now with this quandary of trying to figure out what really is going on. I enjoy the game. I want to continue to play the game, but I would like something more from the developers to the community to give us an indication of what that roadmap is going to be, a minimum of each quarter. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.